Duke versus Virginia.
Whole season, I've had to go through a roller coaster. The whole season. And I made a comment maybe an hour ago to you, Connor, or not Connor, Chase. And I said, how do you do it? How are you a fan of this team? Talking about LSU. And now I'm going to ask you, Duke fans, how are you a fan? How do you stick through what this team, what this program does to you? It is insanity what they have to go through. In any given game, any given moment, any given quarter possession. I mean, you can watch Mensah just rip through a defense and then all of a sudden fumble on the 1 yard line and give up a touchdown. I don't get it. And then like last week, they reverse Duked. Wake Forest killed themselves. Duke didn't even do it this time. Man, Duke actually has the potential to win this game. Flat out, I'm telling you right now, Chase, Duke has the potential to win this game. If they fired on all cylinders, if they didn't pull out crap, Mensah regains his form, they can win this game. These two teams have already played, though. Virginia dog walked them. Virginia's looked pretty good the last couple weeks. They've had some not so good moments this season, but I mean, last week they looked incredible. Their QB is electric. He's got some moxie to him. Transferred from Texas, by the way. I didn't know that until last week. I'm going with Virginia. And everybody, again, should be praying that Virginia does it, because if not, ACC is imploding immediately. By the way, terrible to put this as the last game. There's going to be a lot of teams waiting to see if they make the playoffs, waiting on the result of this. That sucks.
They would. It's weird that that's the last game too, because it's the East Coast game. Like you'd think they would have put the Big 12 game there or something.
But I mean, drama coming the last minute, that is kind of fun at the same time.
Man, dude. Yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't cheering for Duke. I was cheering against Duke all year. And I got the same experience. It's so stupid. This team is so inconsistent. It's like you don't want to be involved with this team as a fan or as a hater. Like you don't want to be involved with this team at all. You want to ignore their existence because they are so inconsistent. How do you get destroyed by Illinois and lose to UConn and lose to Tulane and then make this game and win in a blowout against Wake Forest, who was only a 3-loss team at the time, beat albeit struggling Clemson team, beat them, come back, beat them on the road. How do you do this? What is wrong with you guys? And to your point, Chance, I don't know. You said, how do your fans do this? I don't think they do. Have you seen their home games? There's not that many fans. There's not that many fans in the stands.
How many do you think show up to the championship game? Because, like, what does the championship game mean to them? It doesn't mean a playoff berth. That is the crazy thing. You're going into a P4 game, and you're the team that you're like, we don't have any shot at making the playoffs. Why are we even here?
They need to print off shirts that just say pure anarchy and just wear that there, because that's what that is if Duke wins this game. And you're correct, dude. If we get the bright side of Duke, the one that's firing on all cylinders, Duke can easily win this game. But did they just spend it on Wake Forest? I feel like they're that coin flip team. It's like which Duke you're gonna get, and they just wasted their one on Wake Forest because they blew them out. They dominated. Wake Forest started coming back. There were some questionable calls, not enough to change the way the game ended, obviously, towards the end of it. But Duke, did you waste all your gas on this game to make it?
I need everybody to get in the chat right now and tell them that that's not how probability works. You can still get 2 heads in a row. Come on.
You can, or you cannot.
It's if you get the first heads, it's the same probability that you get the heads twice.
Yeah, but if it's heads, there's a slightly higher chance of getting tails. Yeah, I think it's a percentage point, but it's literally like 0.05 or something percent chance that tails comes more. That's why you see a lot more kickoffs. People pick tails because there's a slight better chance for some reason.
I've
I don't know.
never heard this.
I don't know if it's the coin or some shit. I have no idea. But there's like a slight, just weird, I guess, for error, I guess. I have no idea. It's supposed to be the most 50-50 thing ever, but for some reason, tails. But so if heads is Duke do good and tails is Duke do bad,
Hey, you got a little bit more chance.
I'm picking heads Duke do bad. So go Virginia. But at the same time, Virginia, like you said, they've been looking really strong. They obviously had that choke game a couple weeks ago, but they've been looking really good. Really, I know their like claim to fame was that Florida State game earlier in the season, but they've just looked standoutish from this conference. Not like a team that's going to go far in the playoffs, but like a team that the only team in the conference that I think could steal a game outside of Miami. But
Coincidentally, the last team to get in a conference championship that felt like they were just frauds, didn't belong there, was Virginia many years ago when they had that crazy schedule to get them in. And now it's full circle. They're the ones that belong. Let's crush Duke.
and for the clean sweep, that is what Connor picked as well. He picked Virginia. Oh, I part of me really wants to see the chaos. I don't want to see six. I don't want to see two mega conferences. That would be disgusting. But
If
I
that
kind of
wasn't
would
on the line, I would definitely want to see the chaos because that would be fun. To see a 7-5 team just defy all expectations. But I just worry if the ACC and maybe the playoff committee, they're like, oh shoot, we need to put in Miami. Maybe that's the reason why they put in Miami. I don't know. But if the
pity.
ACC does not get a playoff team, oh my gosh, again, then we're toast. Yeah, I just don't see any way.
Oh,
And coincidentally, it's going to be these big programs that sucked. The Florida States, the Clemsons, that are going to want to break it up because they don't get playoff picks, but they're the ones who ruined it for the conference.